Hey, Barry, come on! What the hell is that on the table? Divorce papers? Is this some kind of joke?
It's no joke. Sorry to say, I'm serious. I want a divorce. Please sign it and send it over. In the next few days.
What's up? Why all of a sudden? What did I do to deserve this?
I just got sick and tired of even being with you. You always nitpick about everything I say and do. Then, when I don't do as you please, you have a hissy fit. It got even worse after the kid was born. Every other word is, it's a bad influence on children or some such nonsense. I just couldn't stand it any longer. I don't want to be tied down anymore.
Huh? Are you serious? Do you think I enjoy saying things like that? How can I not say anything? You don't help out with the house chores or take care of our child. Nothing. All you do is lounge around on the couch and watch TV or sleep all day. You get home way earlier than me and you don't even bother to cook or clean up. You don't even go pick up little Jimmy at the nursery. The least you can do is throw the trash in the garbage can. And after eating, you just leave the dishes on the table. I mean, couldn't you even put them in the sink? I ask you to do something and it's always put off for later. You just go about your own business. Growing up watching a dad like that? What will he think when he grows up?
I got my way of doing things. I like to put everything aside and do it all at once when I have enough time. You think the whole world revolves around you. Besides, I work hard all day, and when I get home, I'm tired as hell. Unlike you.
What? You do realize I'm also working. Help out when you have enough time, huh? It just sounds like you don't want to help out at all. Before we got married, you promised we would share all the household chores. What happened to that?
That's the kind of thing that makes me sick. Digging up stuff from way back when. I thought you were cute once, but now you're just a nagging middle-aged hag. All I want is to be free.
You've been doing as you please ever since we met. Now you want to be free? Seems a little unreasonable. As a father and as a husband, you're being all too irresponsible. Jimmy is only 4 years old. Are you just gonna toss all that aside?
Well, you did say I was a bad influence, right? No matter what you say, I'm never going back there again. I just want that divorce. Oh yeah, and don't worry about the money. I'll pay alimony. I'm a responsible person after all.
All right. Do as you like. Have your divorce or whatever you want. Long as you pay alimony, I don't give a damn.
Finally come to your senses, huh? Okay then. I left the papers on the table, so sign them and send them back ASAP. Oh yeah, about the house. I bought a new condo, so you can continue living in that home. If you have the money to pay the mortgage, that is.
Seriously? Wow, thanks.
Huh?
Well, I'm pretty used to living here. I like it. If you're gonna give it to me, I'll take it. Jimmy's having a good time at his nursery. I would hate for him to move and have to make new friends. Thanks so much. We'll just go on with our lives as usual.
Huh? You sure it's okay? Are you going to be able to pay?
Pay?
Yeah, the mortgage and all. Well, I'm gone. Well, income will really drop, right? As you know, if you're late on your payments, well, you know. Do you really get it?
Of course. I'm not an idiot. I'm way ahead of you on such matters. I can take care of the mortgage and all household expenses with my earnings.
Come on, with your meager pay? No way! A receptionist at a mid-level firm? Don't make me laugh. How could you maintain a family, much less pay a mortgage?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not a receptionist. I'm a registered nurse. I'm the head nurse at St. James Memorial Hospital.
What?
And I also have real estate holdings from my father who recently passed away, as you know. I also have considerable stocks. So I'm not hurting for cash or anything.
Head nurse at the hospital? You? Your dad's real estate holdings? Stocks? This is the first time I'm hearing all this.
Seriously? You didn't know? Don't tell me you didn't know what your wife did for a living. How many years have we been married, for God's sake? I'm sure I told you all about my father's real estate holdings and the stocks I have.
Well, now that you mention it, I suppose I do remember you saying something about it.
So, you weren't listening at all. Well, I can understand not knowing about the stocks or my dad's assets, but how could you not know what my job is? Goes to show that you had zero interest in me. I don't know if I should laugh or cry.
So, no problem paying the mortgage all by yourself? And living expenses? Even without me?
Do you really think you were doing it all on your own? Your bring-home pay is less than $2,000. You really think that's enough to support a family of 3? And you were only giving us a meager $500 as living expenses. Please, don't make me laugh.
What? How dare you!
I'm just stating facts here, so we'll be just fine without you. Don't worry about us. Have a good life.
Yeah, well, okay. Just don't forget to sign and send those papers. I got my own bank book. So all splitting up of our assets, that's all done. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Wait a second. We haven't finished yet.
Huh? We're done. We divorce and I leave. We're done. What else is there? I'll give you the house and half of our savings. Isn't that enough?
Are you on life support? There are still some important money matters left to discuss. About that condo you say you bought?
Huh? What about it? You don't think I can afford it or something? You got a problem with me living in a new condo?
I really don't care where you live. I just want to know where you got the money to buy it.
What's it to you? I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't. You paid for that out of our joint account, right? That deposit you paid.
So, what of it? I saved that money. Every month out of my salary. It's my money. I can do whatever I want with it. It's got nothing to do with you.
It has everything to do with me. That money was from our joint account. I've been depositing money into that account every month. So that money you used to buy the condo, it's half mine. Or, more accurately, 70% is mine. I expect to get all that back.
What? 70%? No way that's accurate! I have the cash card! How did you deposit money into the account?
You can deposit with the bank book. Are you daft? I'm managing all the accounts we have with the bank. If you look at the transaction record, you'll see how much I deposited over 3 years. It's all there.
You're not serious. But I did think there was more than expected in here.
Well, that's part of our assets. I get half. Make sure I get all that back.
I don't have that kind of money. Are you crazy? Anyway, I used up all the money when I bought the condo. How am I supposed to pay 70%? That's just not possible.
Well, if you can't pay the money back, there is no other choice, I suppose. Hey, I got an idea. Jimmy and I could use it as a vacation getaway.
What are you talking about? No way you can do that!
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, you did buy the place so you could live there with your girlfriend.
Huh? Girlfriend? Why do you...
Huh? You really didn't think I knew? I knew from way back what you were up to. That you were seeing that girl from the club.
You're kidding me. I took every precaution to keep it quiet.
Every precaution? Don't make me laugh. All those nights you came home drunk? You think you got changed and got into bed all on your own? All the evidence was in your suit pocket. Receipts from the club, business cards. I still got all the receipts, by the way. Adds up to quite a bit. Always coming home reeking of perfume and booze. Oh yeah, you often called out some girl's name in your drunken stupor. It's so obvious you were having an affair. Sure would like to hear some of these precautions that you supposedly took.
You're joking, right?
You know, I was gonna let it slide if you were just having a little fling. You know, letting off steam. But then, you take my money and buy a condo so you can live with her. And then demand a divorce? That was the last straw. Okay, so let's get this straight. Pay the 70% you used to buy the condo, the divorce settlement, and child support. Oh yeah, as you said, I get the house.
Do you plan on taking everything? You're going to leave me penniless! You're a monster!
I'm just demanding what I'm owed. I don't think it's an unreasonable demand at all.
But if you make me pay that, I have nothing! I need money to live on. What am I supposed to do?
I guess you just have to sell the condo. I know you just bought it, and I feel for you. But I suppose it can't be helped. Although we are husband and wife, you did steal money from our account. Oh, and another thing. That girl from the club, I visited her the other day.
Huh? Visited her? How did you?
Like I said, I have those receipts and business cards. It was easy. I pressed her on having an affair with you. You know what she said? She said she has no intention of living with you. She said she wants to keep it a business relationship. You're just another customer to her.
Huh? When did she say that? That can't be true. But she said it was her dream to marry a guy like me.
How long have you been going to these kinds of clubs? That's just bar talk. Besides, she never came right out and said she wanted to marry you, right? Seems like you were just in your little fantasy world. So, I'll hang on to the divorce papers for now. Work out the money matters, would you please?
Huh? Wait 1 second, please! What I just said was all just a joke! A prank! Come on! You really think I was serious? I'm heading home right now, so let's talk about this!
There is nothing more to talk about. You have your freedom now. Go and live your life as you please. You never have to come home. See ya!
Wait! Come on!
Right after that conversation, Barry came running home, but I locked up the house tight, put a chain on the door and just ignored his pleas. He eventually gave up and left. I hired a lawyer and demanded that Barry pay the money he owes me, adequate compensation and child support, as well as the house. It took a while, but all the demands were met and I signed the divorce papers. Barry had to sell the condo and ended up clearing out all his meager savings. I heard he's using a spare storage room at work as his home.
Mommy? Hey! Hey, Mommy!
I'm here. What's the matter? Is everything all right?
What's for dinner?
What's gotten into you? You never ask about what's for dinner.
Yeah, I know, but today's not just any regular day. It's my birthday! Mom, I hate to ask, but you didn't forget, did you?
Of course not. I was just about to go get your cake.
Really? Yay!
I'm going to the bakery near the mall, so I might be back a little late. You're still playing with your friends, though, right? Make sure you have a ton of fun since it's your special day.
Well, I kinda wanted to come home early today.
Oh, really? In that case, you can wait at home for me to come back, okay? In the meantime, why don't you do your homework?
Okay. I just got home. What kind of cake are you getting for me? Hello?
It's a surprise.
No, I want to know. Please, please, please just tell me. Did you get me the one with a princess on it like I asked?
You'll just have to wait and see. If I tell you now, it won't be as fun. You're really excited this year.
Of course I am. You're getting me a great big cake from a real bakery. It's gonna be way better than one from the supermarket. I've been waiting for so long.
Okay. How about we both take a look at it once I get home? I still won't be back for a little bit, so hang on a little longer.
Got it. Come home as soon as you can.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Mommy? Where are you? It's getting really cold in the house. I can't reach the thermostat to put on the heat. Are you there? It's already 9 o'clock.
Your mommy's not coming home.
What? Mommy, please just come home. I'm really hungry. My birthday is almost over.
I'm your mom's boyfriend. I'm texting you for her.
Is that you, Dad?
Jeez, I really hate kids. I'm not your dad, I'm your mom's boyfriend, got it?
Just come home, Mommy. Please. I'm so cold and hungry.
Listen up, you little brat. I'm about to call you. Pick up the phone. Got it? That's what's going down.
Let me talk to my mom. I don't understand what's going on. Why isn't my mom ever coming back? What do you mean she's starting a new life?
Your dad or your grandpa or someone is probably on their way over right now. Later.
Put my mom on the phone. Come on. Why doesn't my mom want to talk to me? Does she hate me or something? No way. She told me she was going to get me a big cake for my birthday. She said we were going to celebrate my birthday together. Why is this happening? Ever since that day, I never heard from my mom again. Back then, it was just me and my mom living together. She was raising me on her own. I had no idea what was happening. My mom got in touch with my dad to let him know what was going on. He practically sprinted over to me when he heard the news. And from that day on, I lived with my dad. I remember that as I got older, he explained things to me, little by little. Just as I thought, my own mother completely abandoned me. My mother, who I loved more than anyone in the world. It didn't feel real at the time. I cried every single night in my father's arms. But now here I am, 18 years old. It was a long and bumpy road to get where I am now. Just when I thought things calmed down, my whole world turned upside down again the day I graduated high school. I guess I can technically call you Mom, right? Everything happened so fast it didn't seem real. Now that I had a chance to settle down, I thought it would be a good time to get in touch with you.
Anna, I can't believe how big you've gotten. I couldn't believe it was you.
You spotted me right away.
Of course I did. I'm your mother, after all. I'm the one who was surprised you recognized me.
I almost had a heart attack when I heard you call my name. Of course I remember you.
Sorry I ran into you while we were with your friends. By the way, congratulations on graduating high school.
Oh, thanks.
Was everyone there to see you get your diploma? Dad? Grandpa? Grandma?
You haven't heard, have you? Dad passed away.
What?
He passed away last year. It was cancer.
Oh, I had no idea.
Grandma and Grandpa have a hard time getting around, so I told them they could just stay home. So actually, I was all alone.
Oh, what a shame. I should have been there.
It's fine. I'm used to it. They only let close family into the ceremony anyway.
Ah, I see. So, why did you reach out to me after all this time? Well, I'll tell you. But I'd really prefer if we could talk face to face. What do you think? Would that be okay? Sorry, I'd really prefer not to. I just don't think I'm up for meeting you, and pretending everything is normal. If you have something to tell me, just say it now. Okay, well, the thing is, I'm sick. With leukemia. Oh, that's your reaction? Just, oh? Don't you think that's a little harsh? Yeah, well, that's my honest reaction. So, what else? Well, okay. Anyway, the treatment is gonna cost a ton of money. So, I was wondering if you could send your mommy a little cash to help pay for it. I can help you find a great job. Yeah, I don't think so. Sorry. What do you mean? You graduated, didn't you? You're 18 now. You need to start working. I'm planning on going to college, so, like I said, sorry. I can't help you. College? What are you saying? Ugh, college is no place for a woman. Forget college. You need to work as much as you can while you're young. Like I said, I'll find you a real high-paying job. Who do you think you are saying all of this to me? You're a complete stranger to me. I don't have to give you a dime. I have no intention at all to start working. You're not going to help your sick mother? Even if you are sick, that's really not my problem. That's the reason why you reached out to me? If that's why, then we're done talking. Good luck. Get well soon. What do you mean it's not your problem? I'm your mother. No, you're not. You haven't been for a long time. I've been messed up ever since the day you left. But now I finally have peace of mind about what happened. Since I got over that now, I feel like I can get through anything. But I'm sick. Yeah, I guess I'm sorry for what I did to you. How could you possibly say sorry? You abandoned your own daughter. Sorry means nothing to me. I was so young and stupid back then. What a dumb excuse. Don't you realize how much it hurts me to even talk about this? I couldn't care any less that you're sick. You're just trying to come back into my life when you need something from me. Okay, you're right. I do need your help right now. If you know I'm right, do me a favor and never speak to me again. Oh, just listen. I'm looking for a bone marrow donor. You don't know how hard that is. The doctors say my best possible chance for a match is for the donor to either be one of my siblings or my child. You might be able to save me if you agree to be my donor. Just take a test to see if you'd be a match. I'm the one that brought you into this world, don't forget that. I shouldn't even have to ask you about this. You should be helping me. Goodbye. Wait, I'm not done talking to you yet. Anna!
Anna, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Who is this?
I'm Margaret's husband. I heard you refused to help out your mom.
Yeah, I did. So what?
Do you have any idea what that means? It means that your mother's going to die if you don't help her. And if she does, that's blood on your hands.
Yeah, right. You can put it however you want, but if she dies, it is not my fault.
You're just gonna walk away when she needs you to save her life? That's pretty cruel treatment to the woman who brought you into this world.
Oh, you mean the woman who abandoned her little daughter on her birthday? Is she just trying to make up for everything she did now that she's on death's doorstep? My reason for not helping her is simple. She abandoned me. She ran away and couldn't even tell me herself. So like I said, it's simple. I'm not helping her. If she dropped dead right now, I wouldn't care in the slightest. It's not my problem.
You really are an annoying little twerp. You really take after your father. Poor Margaret. She's been crying ever since you refused to help her. All her relatives are ignoring her, and then she gets verbally abused by her own daughter. I can't just stand by and do nothing. If you're not going to work and help her pay for her treatment, the least you could do is be a marrow donor for her.
Don't you dare bring up my father. Where do you get the nerve to talk about my father that way? He had to take me in out of nowhere. It was really hard for him. There wasn't a single day that he wasn't smiling and trying his best to raise me. When he got sick, he made sure I didn't worry. He's the only reason I'm able to go to college. He left me all his money when he passed away. He devoted his life to me. He gave me everything he could. Compared to that terrible woman, suddenly abandoning me, and then suddenly crawling back into my life? Oh, I need money. I need your bone marrow. I don't feel any pity for her. I'm the one that should be pitied.
So you're just gonna ignore your mother and let her die? The only mother you have. And now thanks to you, she won't be able to live much longer.
Trying to make me feel guilty isn't going to work. I don't feel anything towards her. I couldn't care less if she's alive or dead. If you want to help her so bad, why don't you help her yourself? Dave Smith.
Why do you know my name?
I hired a private investigator to look into you. You were my mom's old classmate, right? You were married, but then got divorced. I know that the reason you got divorced from your ex-wife is because you were a degenerate gambler. You were then and you still are now. So you couldn't help her even if you wanted to, because you spent all your money at the casino. It all makes sense. That's why you two are coming at me with all these stupid requests.
You better watch your mouth, kid. You're gonna regret it if you keep talking to me that way.
What was your job again? Working at a major news agency, right? If you don't leave me alone, I'll be the one reporting to them about you threatening me. I'm sure they'd love to hear that story. Tell me right now that you're going to leave me alone for good.
Shut your mouth. Now you're really pissing me off. Go ahead and try to tell them. They'd never believe a poor brat like you. You're about to find out what happens when you make a man angry.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kick your ass, that's what I'm gonna do. I think a good beating will finally put things into perspective for you. You're gonna be so messed up, you won't be able to make it to college.
Is that right? Well, let's see what the authorities have to say about that. Later.
What? Don't even think about that.
Are you serious? What did you do to Dave? Who is this? Oh, don't play dumb. It's your mother. How could you be doing this to your own mother? You're the devil. I don't have a mother. But now that I think about it, I do remember someone who asked me for money and to be a bone marrow donor. Then got her deadbeat husband to threaten me once I refused. Is that who this is? I vaguely remember that person. What's up? We just got a call from a lawyer. You're behind this, aren't you? What are you thinking? He threatened me. I had no choice. What's gonna happen if his job finds out about this? He's gonna get fired. I can't believe you do something like this.
He told me he was going to beat me so bad I wouldn't be able to make it to college. I was scared for my life. So I went and talked with a lawyer. He told me he could help, so I took him up on his offer. He's getting what's coming to him. Why am I the bad guy?
What? Oh, you're an idiot if you think he was being serious. How could you possibly afford a lawyer?
Actually, he was one of Dad's old friends. Before he passed, Dad told me, "I'll make sure you're taken care of once I'm gone. Don't worry about a thing. If you're ever in trouble, just call my friend. He'll look out for you." When I gave him a call, he said he'd take everything for free. If I were you, I'd be looking for the best lawyer money could buy.
You think we can afford that?
Oh, you can't? Dave has money to gamble, but not for a lawyer?
You better watch your mouth.
Or maybe you guys really are poor? Or even worse, you're in debt from his gambling addiction.
Wow, you figured it out. You're a real Sherlock Holmes. We can't find anyone to lend us any money. What's left for us to do?
I knew it. Oh, that must be really tough.
Anna, please. Please help your mommy. I'm really sorry for everything I did. Let's wipe the slate clean and put that all behind us. I have an idea. We never got to celebrate your birthday, right? Oh, let's finally celebrate it together. I'll get you the biggest cake you've ever seen. We could celebrate your graduation, too.
Nah, I'm good. Now I'm the one who's running away from you. I think you'd better lawyer up. Maybe now you know how it feels to be abandoned. Just like how you abandoned me. My mother finally got a lawyer, and we all sat down to settle things. They vowed never to come near me or get in touch with me again. Things actually ended pretty civilly. As for those two scumbags, I heard they couldn't pay back their debt and had to file for bankruptcy. I have no idea what happened to them after that. Make no mistake, I really did love my mom. But I knew I shouldn't get myself involved with whatever issues she had. That was the choice I made, and I don't regret it for 1 second. It feels like this huge weight I've been carrying for all these years has finally been lifted off my shoulders. Now I'm in a new chapter of my life. I started college in high spirits and with a smile on my face. I'm looking after my loving grandparents and really hitting the books. I have dreams and goals I set for myself. But more importantly, I know my dad is up in heaven, watching over me. I want to make him proud of his little girl.